What's up, everybody? Jay here with Jay's Backyard Cooking, and today we're gonna smoke a turkey bullfrog style, but not here. We're gonna do it at work on the big green egg. Let's get into it. But before we get to work, let's talk about the spices I'm gonna use. For the brine, I found this at HEB. I think it was like $9, and it seems pretty simple. The instructions on it say boil a gallon of water, dump this in, and then let it cool down, put it into a container, put another gallon of water in it, and then put the turkey in and let it sit for overnight, 17 to 24 hours it says. The ingredients on this is salt, sugar, cranberries, exhausted vanilla beans, allspice, apple, black pepper, garlic, orange peel, rosemary, thyme, bay leaves, and sage. Like I said, it seems real simple, so I'm just gonna go with that and roll with it. Tomorrow, once I pull the turkey out and pat dry it and open it up, then I'm gonna sprinkle some of this Texas Cajun seasoning also from HEB. It's supposed to be pretty good, so we'll go with that. And then an injection, the Tony Satcheron's butter injection. Hopefully it'll turn out moist. But so for the first part, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the brine. I already have the water boiling, so let's get it in the brine. Let's get it in the water. So again, that's kind of what it looks like. I'm just gonna sprinkle it in. It says to mix it pretty well. At this point, I'm just gonna turn the fire off. I'm gonna get this mixed up pretty good, then I'm gonna let it cool down, and then we'll go to the next step. I'm not gonna bore you with opening the turkey and pulling out all the insides. There's plenty of YouTube videos on how to do that already. So I'm just gonna put this in the container, and then I'll take a quick shot of it before we break for the night, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning. All right, here we are the next day. I just took the turkey out of the brine again. I wasn't gonna bore you with all the extra stuff. Well, what I'm gonna do is pat dry this. Just get it as dry as I can to begin with, and then I'll slice it the way it needs to be for the bulldog style. Get it spread out, and then we'll season it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slather it in Duke's mayo. And then put the seasoning on there. It's kind of a binder and to give it a little bit more fat. So with the bullfrog, we're just gonna go right here in between and slice down, kind of in between the leg. Just not separating it completely. Down just like that. And then we'll spread it apart. Just turn it around. And then just push real hard. Just like that. I don't know if you heard that crack or not, but and then we'll take off these parts of the wing. We're not gonna need those. Just cut those off. Spread it out just like that. Bulldog style. We'll take off this extra skin. We're not gonna need that. That's not gonna do nothing but burn. Get that cut off. Spread apart. We'll dry it out some more. Get all that yucky stuff out from in there. And that's it. We'll go in with the mayonnaise now. Like I said, just a healthy slather on both sides. Let's get it real nice and coated. Flip it over. Same thing on the other side. And there we go. I'll change my gloves. And then I'll come back with the seasoning. With the seasoning, I'm gonna start on the other side and try to flip this over with one hand, because yeah, there we go. Just get all this spread open. And then again, sprinkle liberally. And get it nice and coated everywhere. Flip that back over again, and I got it all over my watch. Just a good coating. I think I like where we're at there. Now I'm gonna get the injection ready. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just open it up and inject everywhere as much as you can. Get it all nice and plump. I'm just gonna inject everywhere as much as I can, get it plumped up. I did just now. I'm waiting for it to come down.
Maybe it's gonna keep the electricity.
Maybe. I've never used one of these. That's the problem. I think I need to close it down here a little bit. See what that does. I got the Inkbird thermometer to check the internal temperature. I'm also going to use the probe to go inside the breast of the turkey. We're shooting for somewhere in between 250 and 300, hoping for the 300 mark, but we'll see how it goes. I can smell the butter. All right, we're gonna get the other probe and stick it right in the breast. About right there where it's not touching any bone. And we're gonna let it roll. Here we're just gonna throw in a little extra. I'm gonna get the Nomad started. I'm gonna throw some cream cheese on there, seasoned with the same Cajun seasoning that I used on the turkey. One of the big things I did remember just now is that I forgot to bring wood. So basically the turkey is going to be basically cooked in like an oven without any wood. I should have brought some wood and put about 2 or 3 pieces in there just around to where they're burning and creating smoke for that smoke flavor. Again, 100% experimental for me. I've never used an egg. And then with the Nomad as well, I was supposed to bring some wood to put in there for the smoked cheese, but the smoked cream cheese. But we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna see what it does.
¿Qué putas es eso que hay?
Cream cheese.
What is that gonna go with?
It's a dip.
Oh.
It's a dip. I got some Ritz in there.
It's cheese?
Some crackers. Yeah, it's cheese. Cream cheese. I'm gonna smoke it too. Watch my YouTube videos, I'm telling you.
Se volvió cocinero.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube.
Chef.
Gotta make it look pretty. Got the Nomad set to 200 degrees here. I think it ranged anywhere from 200 to about 225, give or take. We let that go for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. All right, the turkey's almost up to temp. It's at 163 right now, and I'm trying to get it up to 165, between 165 and 170. The cream cheese is already on the Nomad, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put some of this sweet heat on there from the terrapin ridge. You may have seen me use this on the wing video if you saw that one. I'm just gonna drizzle some of this all over the cream cheese, and then from there, I'll let it go until it kind of tacks. Just like that. Now we'll let it go until it tacks up. And we'll put it on the table. So the cream cheese is done already. The Nomad got cold pretty quick out here. Wind is blowing pretty hard. But if you can see, you know, it's a really good color. Got just the bright enough melt, I think, to make it turn out pretty good. I'm gonna cover this, and we're done with this. The turkey's internal temp is sitting at around 168 right now. I'm gonna try to get it up to around 170, 170. Lunch is until 12, so it's 11:05 right now, so it's not gonna hurt to go a little bit farther. 165 is the goal. Of course, anything higher than that will be okay as well. So this is done. I'm gonna take this inside. First off, right out the bat, I gotta let y'all know that don't laugh at my gloves. They're improvising, not cooking at home. I forgot some things. Had to put on some of my driver's gloves, rubber gloves. But this is done. I'm gonna open this up, take out the probes. Get you a quick picture of it before I take it out. Get it on the foil paper, and then I'll get you a close-up. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look how pretty she is. All right, back home. I'm gonna go over a couple of things real quick that had to play a lot of music in this video. Had to mute a lot of it because I did have a bunch of visitors come by. We're talking. Work was happening at the same time, so I had to work at the same time that I was cooking. Through the video, I realized that I'd forgotten my wood chunks here at home, and I didn't have time to go and buy some. So I think the turkey would have come out way better had I been able to put the wood in there and get a little bit of smoke. But all in all, everybody was super excited about it, super happy with the moistness. Just every single cut was oozing with the butter that I injected in there, and I think I was able to cook it at the perfect temperature. The cream cheese was a hit. I mean, it went pretty fast. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my day. Again, pretty busy trying to cook, prep, keeping my trucks from driving by real fast, kicking up dust. Yeah, I think that's it. I think my one major thing that I wish I would have done was not forgotten my wood chunks. But again, cooking out of my element, not in my backyard. I have everything at my disposal in my backyard, and just having to pack things and remember what to take. You know, that I was bound to forget something, and I think the wood chunks being one of the most important things that I needed, and I forgot them. Oh, the other thing too was that usually at home, if I need some special shots or something, my wife is here. She helps me. She's the one behind the camera. At work, again, I was at work. It was just me, only me filming. So it was a lot of shots of just food, the table. Periodically, I was able to move the camera around. So, yeah, a bunch of challenges that came with this cook. But all in all, again, I got nothing but compliments on both dishes, the bullfrog turkey and the cream cheese, and I'm happy with the outcome.